Hello, hello. Welcome back to Baba Is You. What will probably be the final stream of this. All I've got left is a couple levels in the Volcano, and then the final level down at the bottom there. I think it's just the one level. Pretty sure I checked that last time. But yeah, for now, the Volcano. Volcano level 7. Backstage. Go ahead and start the timer for the hint. Baba is you, Kiki is fall, is move, ghost is push. Shift wall is stop. So eventually Kiki needs to be me. How do I go about that? I think I need to push Baba's you to the right eventually. Not now. I want to keep the space on the right. I'll need somebody to fall. Probably the ghost to fall, because otherwise Kiki... Well, I guess I could make Kiki fall, then make Kiki unfall, and then just walk up. But I'll need somebody to fall in here, walk to the right, push the is win to the side, then I can push the flag down, then become Kiki, and then the Kiki on the outside will be able to touch the flag. The question is, how do I do that? Maybe I do want to just immediately push Baba Is You in. Because otherwise... If Kiki is fall, Kiki stays facing the same direction. Okay. That's what I wanted to check. You out of the way. Oh, wait, this isn't gonna work, because as soon as I push this in, it breaks. If Kiki is fall and also move, I am not solid. Or I guess I could become solid if I added push to Baba or something. But currently I am not solid. But text is... Huh. So... Yeah, because Baba Is You is just in the way. I could do... If I did ghost is push and ghost is move. Okay, I can use that to have the ghost push Baba. What does that do for me? set this up. There we go. To keep all my words sorted. I want ghost is push back. Ghost is push. Will let me push the ghost here. Now, oh, I guess, oh, Kiki is always push. Okay, good to know. Ghost is fall. Ghost is currently facing the same direction. Ghost is move. Ghost is move. Flag is win. Now I just need a Kiki to be on the left. So I can make Kiki as you. Ghost, you're done moving probably forever. Kiki is push already. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I want Kiki's move. If I do that, no. If I do two of them, no, they just get pushed into each other. Why do I have two Kikis? I need the actual word Kiki. I don't think I can push it because I can't make the text fall. So I need to push it through here, but then how would I even get it over to Baba on the left? Ghost is ghost, so I can't make... I can make Kiki ghost, but that doesn't really help, because I still need... I would then need the word ghost is you. I need Kiki's you. How can I do that? I pushed Baba's you over by making the ghost push and move. If I do Kiki as move, ghost, you can just get out of here. Kiki's already push, so I don't need to form that. But I need to be over here for Kiki to go through. once Kiki's through, that's that. Unless... no. I was thinking if I could stack up a bunch of words along here, set Kiki to be fall as well. Like ghost is push all along here. Set Kiki to fall here, pushed move into place, and then like ran over. But that wouldn't do anything for me because then Kiki would fall down into here unless I had another word over here somewhere. But that's the problem. I can't get any words over here. All right. Well, what do you got for me, Hint Man? How will you create the phrase flag is win? Which object will be in the lower hallway? How generally will you get that object in there? Well, that's not the part I needed help with. So thanks, Hint Man, but... I need Kiki over here. How do I get Kiki over here? I can't push Baba is you up or down. I would need 2 of me. Excuse me. And B, I would need more words over here. Which, if I get more words over here, I just make Kiki as you. There's no point in trying to move it. Unless... no, that wouldn't work. I was trying to think if I restarted, had Kiki go up here, Kiki fall, that would give me Kiki on this side. Still do that. Oops. So now I've got Kiki over here. But I don't think that really does anything for me. Unless I really wanted to do that specifically. Bring Kiki back over. Get a word onto the left. I don't know that I can, but I don't know that I can get Baba's you on the right either. Not without breaking it. I guess... if I had the ghost push Kiki over here at the start, can I do that? I can. So, I have a Kiki over here. The question is, how do I get it away from the wall? So I need it on the left. Unless... I needed to do something with the ghost earlier, maybe? Hang on. I think I've got something. It might just be stupid enough to work. I need the ghost back. Wow, I really just wandered around, didn't I? Actually, at this point, I can... Not ghost is move, ghost is fall. Then... Ghost is push. If I push the ghost like so, set Kiki to move. Okay. Don't want Kiki to fall. I then do... Ghost is move. Ghost pushes the Kiki all the way up. Ghost falls is still facing down. The is needs to go next. Ghost pushes the is up. Ugh. Hang on. Because now I can do what I did earlier. No, wait, I can't, because I was thinking if I had... I would need Kiki to already be... Yeah, because I use this path to get around to push Baba's U up. Because I was thinking if I could get under Baba, then push the is U to the right. At this point, I don't know that I have access to... The flag is win and the ghost. So I have to, yeah, break that. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work how I want it to. Go ahead and restart. Ghost is push, Baba is you. I had it solved, I just need to find a way to become Kiki. Next hint. Hang on, there we go. Why do you suppose you have both a Kiki and a ghost rather than two Kikis or two ghosts? Again, that helps me solve the flag is win, not the Kiki is you. So I can do that. Ghost is still push. Can just push you in there. Move and then back to fall. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and break this. I don't need Ghost as push anymore. Ghost is living his own life. Now flag is win. But I need to actually be able to touch the flag is the problem. That gets the Kiki on the other side. Kiki. I can only push Kiki down. access to it from the bottom, unless I mess up the ghost's path like I did earlier. Was there nothing I could do with the ghost? The ghost... Yeah, because once the ghost is vertical here, I have no means of pushing him left or right to get him back on that axis. Can't make text fall. The ghost I can do nothing with at this point, and push doesn't help anymore. Yeah, I don't know. How do I become not Baba? I put anything on the left here in such a way that I become something else. The only way I can think is what I had earlier with like Kiki is and then somehow being in here and pushing it to the side. If I do that real quick... That might be a mistake, but I just want to do some science. Ghost is push. If I have both of you line up there... No, you just run into each other. I was trying to think if they're both down there somehow, maybe I could... But that wouldn't... If they were pushing each other, they could maybe push the Is-You to the side. But then I would also need to be down here, and then also a Kiki up here, shifting... yeah, it'd never work. You. I can't get a Kiki around this corner. Can I? No. Yeah, like I said, I would need text to fall. So I'd have to get the text. I think, yeah, I have to like do like Kiki is here. It's also just why there's so many Kikis on the right, maybe. And then somehow push this back into place. Actually, oh no, I know what I wanted to test. I didn't do the right thing. Kiki's ghost. Ghost is push. I don't know if I necessarily need Kiki as ghost. If I do ghost is move. If I push this out of the way. No. The belt, because the belt is shifting, it'll never be pushed back. I was trying to think if there was some way I could, you know, if the U got pushed back for a frame, and then maybe I could shove the whole thing once more to the right and get the is over there. And then the ghost push it all back, and then I shove Baba over. And fully get the whole phrase on the right, but no. Yeah, as soon as I pass it through and I can't have anybody move on this side, I don't think. I think if there's some way to get somebody to fall, have Baba catch them basically right here, and then have them move. But I don't believe I can do that. Well, because Baba can't catch anybody. Baba would need to be pushed, but again, that's a matter of getting words on the left, and once I get words on the left, I win. I need Kiki over here. How do I get Kiki over here? Yeah. There's no fall, move, push. Yeah, no, I can't manipulate text at all. I could maybe get somebody moving vertically. No, they wouldn't be able to push something on top of them. They only push things in front of them. Yeah, I think this is the only path that words can get to the left. But if the ghost is going vertical, yeah, as soon as the ghost goes vertical, I guess, no, yeah, because even then, the U would be blocking me in. So I wouldn't be able to push the ghost back to the left. Alright. Third hint. Can Baba safely push the phrase Baba's you to the right over the belt? Can someone else do that? Is that the answer? I don't think they can. Alright, Mr. Ghost. Oh, wait. I can manipulate the ghost. Can't I? If I do Ghost is Fall now... Ghost is Push... If I don't do Ghost, if I do Kiki... Hang on. If I do... No, I keep having ideas like, well, what if I push the Baba down to form the platform that they move left and right on, but then the Baba, if the Baba's down, then the Baba's not going to reconnect with Is You. I'm trying to think if I had Kiki over here instead of the ghost, I could do Fall and Move simultaneously. Yeah, Baba can't be a platform for Fall. And unfortunately, Fall is instantaneous. I was trying to think if I could set up Kiki to be moving, but Ghost to be fall and have Kiki move up here or something. They could, like, shift Ghost from fall into move or something, and... No, that wouldn't work, I don't think. It wouldn't work for, like, several reasons. Ghost is push. See, I need Ghost to fall here. But I don't have any ways to catch the Ghost. Because I can't push Baba's U to the left. Because as soon as I do, nobody will be able to push it to the right. How? Do I want to turn Kiki into a ghost? Time this right. Hang on. Ghost. Ghost is move. There. I have to do Ghost is push there. Then Kiki is move. Kiki is fall. That kind of works. Problem is... Oh, hang on. I need Ghost as Kiki is fall. Yeah, because as soon as I push Ghost up, he'll fall immediately. And I need him specifically there, but also Ghost is push. Because the Ghost is push is what's going to prevent Kiki from falling all the way down. That's not what I want. because then that's all gonna mess up. So how do I get the ghost to fall without falling? Or get it past the fall without falling? So I need ghost as push at this point, but I also need flag to be... And this is all assuming I can rework these guys so that they can actually go back under and do the whole flag as win bit. Kiki is... Kiki... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think what I'll do is I'll push Kiki over first, rather than the ghost. Because Kiki is always push. Whereas then if I have the ghost push... Yeah, I think this works a little better. So I do ghost is fall, ghost is move, ghost is fall, ghost is move. There we go. Oh, hang on. What do I need? There we go. Now the timer expired, but I think I just figured this out. No. Hang on. I need the Kikis to catch the ghost again. Not like that. There we go. Ghost is fall. Ghost is no longer fall. Ghost is push. Ghost is fall again. Ghost is still push. There we go. And then Kiki is you. There we go. Whew. Took a hot minute, but got there eventually. On to 14. Broken Expectations. Oh, yes, this one. Yeah, because text is stop, rock is push, or text is not push, but Baba is shift. Yeah. So I get in here and break the push. Since rock is not push, I then break the text is not push. The rock is, well, the rock goes back in the corner. Then I can do flag is win. But I need... Yeah, the... what's open and what's shut was the problem. Text is not shut, however, so I can't push that in. I could... I would need the rock somehow to be pushed. Because, yeah, if... Well, no, it just prevents text from being shut. It's not text is shut. Rock is push. Text is not push. It's this bit that's confusing me the most, because regardless of, like, everything else in the level, if is needs to be here, then how can shut be here? Because I would need blank is shut, but the blank would be taking up the space for the is for door is open. Unless there's some way to rotate Baba while Baba is shift. To, like, move the words out. That's the only thing I can think. But I don't know how I would do that without trapping myself, because the only way to turn is to move. Text is not push. I need to make flag is win somehow. Once text is push again. Oh, wait, is that what I have to do? I have to put two words on top of each other. I just need to do this in a different order. So if I do... Hang on. That's why I have the extra is. Text is not push. Shift the text and is onto the same square. Door is open. Text is shut. Door opens. Hey. And coronation. Restart. Rock is win, text is push, swap. Kiki is you, lava and rock is defeat. But rock is win. If I do text is swap. No. I think it has to be text is win. So I've got, because if rock is defeat, then I can't make rock is win because defeat will destroy me before win saves me. So I need to use text is swap to get text on top of me. But I don't know how to do that. If I do rock is swap. That puts rock on top of me. So if I do rock is push, text is swap. That puts text on top of me, but beyond that does nothing. Push you out of the way. Oh, right. Rock is push. Rock is no longer push. Text is swap. Rock is push. Oh my god. So I pushed the rock onto win, swapped the rock text with the win text as I swapped the swap text with me. Oh man, that was... Alright. I guess it's just for flavor. I've been looking at the other text along the side, like the lava is hot that's up there. And the Baba is you and flag is win, which is why I thought, like, oh, maybe I can turn one of these levels into a flag, and that's how you, like, win the game. But I haven't seen anything like that. Level finale. Is this? No. Here we go. Finale, a way out. Go ahead and restart. And that's another 40-ish minutes to solve this level. So, I need flag is win down in the bottom there. Rock is rock. Kiki is push. I need... Rock is... I do need rock is weak. I could do rock is swap or something or whatever, but I don't have it. I need... I need to free the rock from this side. Ice has wall. Ice is melt. So I have, you know, so many pass-throughs. Of that area. I have stop here, but I can't change text. I can't do like Baba's shift or anything. So this text is going to stop me forever. I can push Kiki somewhere. Can I do... No, I was trying to think if I could do Kiki's shift. But that wouldn't... I would need... In order to make anything shift, I need to position Kiki here and have them push it up into Belt's shift. Well, I guess I could do that. I don't know what it gains me. Because I push Kiki into place, Belt is no longer shift. Oh no, because yeah, now Kiki is move, but can't move anything into place. So if I get Rock out, I could put Rock in here, do Rock is shift, and then just pass through this rock, do Rock is weak, destroy the second rock, push Win into place, destroy the first rock, touch the flag. At which point it's just a matter of getting Rock out of there. Which I don't know how I would do. Unless I could try and put is push in here somehow. But I don't know how I'd do that, especially without Kiki's help. If Kiki's already... I guess Kiki isn't necessarily busy on the left anymore if I don't need to shift a rock, if I push a rock instead. Yeah, I need access to the rock. That's ultimately what I have to do. So how do I get rock out of there? If I do what I had earlier... Brake belt is shift. Kiki's move. Do belt is push instead. What can I do with this? If they're both shift, can't move the text, can't push a belt onto a belt. I might be able to shift some ice. Yeah, I can shift ice. Yeah, and that just fills in. Yeah, the thing I'm stuck on is the rock. Because even if I had like a full range of motion, I don't know how I get the rock out of there. There's so many weird corners. Like, I wouldn't be able to push it around. I just checked the page and there's a whopping 7 hints. They also seem to suggest that I do need to be on the left at some point. Unless belt is shift is considered the left section. Yeah, there's no way to get past the text. I can't do text does not push, I can't do text follows or whatever it was. So I can't get through there. The only thing, so that's all, it's all set in stone. Wall and rock is always going to be stop, Bob is always going to be me, belt is always going to be belt. I could make Kiki a belt. Huh. Belt shift. No. Dude, I don't think the stops do anything for me, so I can't do, like, Kiki is move and then change it to Kiki is stop and have Kiki stop halfway through, because it's not stopping Kiki, it's nothing can pass through Kiki. So the hints are labeled left, then center, then right, so I think I'm gonna reveal them in that order, even though I think it's the right that I'm the most confused on. Looks like the only reason to go into this section is to break up Belt is shift. Could there be a second reason? If I wanted to do, like, Kiki is shift or something, I could do that. Because Belt is always going to be Belt. So yeah, so the only reason would be to make something else shift. But to do that, I would need to use Kiki's move down here. Hang on. No, well, no, that doesn't do anything for me. I was trying to think if I put Kiki here, have Kiki move, then I could make something else shift. I could then free Kiki by reforming Belt as shift. If Belt is push... Hang on. I can show what I'm thinking instead of just talking about it. I put Kiki there. Kiki's move. Belt. Is push. Belt is shift. Yes. No, because then Kiki just pushes the belt. Kiki's not push, right? Yeah. Well, now I've trapped Kiki. The only way to free Kiki was to put the belt back in this corner. So yeah, I don't think belt is push is what I want. But I can break belt is shift. So what does that do for me? That lets me It gives me a free range of motion on the belts. I can't do Kiki's shift, because in order for Kiki to push a thing up, I need Kiki's move over here, and I can't free Kiki once Kiki is moving. I was thinking if I could push Kiki, if I could move Kiki's push along here, then I could have Kiki's push and shift, and I could maybe like push Kiki onto some things and shift them around, but I don't think I'd be able to do that even if I could do that. In order to do everything I want to do, I need Baba to be shift. I don't think there's any way to do that. Still not sure why these are stops and not just walls. I can push rock down, but I feel like I want Kiki's move, like, in here first. Is there... No. I'm trying to think if there's some way to do a belt shifting down 2 tiles above this. That's the only way I can really think to get the rock out of there. Unless I can rotate this guy somehow. If I have one shifting down here, then I can shift the rock onto this ice. Probably also need one shifting left here, because I could just do... No, it doesn't help me at all, does it? Because I could just push down from here and get basically the same effect. So I'd need one shifting to the right here and down over there. Let me just go to section break up belted shift. Could there be a second reason? I need to make something else shift? I guess the second reason could be to reform belted shift. That must be part of it, at least. I must have to move the belts in such a way that they... you know, can shift rock out of here. Only way I had to do that was putting Kiki in here. don't know how to do this without just breaking all of the ice. Because if I'm pushing or if I'm shifting, they're gonna, yeah, line up. So I don't know how I would get it in there pointing down. Not to mention the one that would need to be pointing right over there. I'm most confused by what to do on the right, so I think I will actually open up a right clue next. So I've got left one and right one. Break it there. There we go. That'll fit too. What are the belts for? What is the ice for? What do they prevent you from doing? What do they not prevent you from doing? While they're push, I can't be on them. If they're push and shift, can I still not be on them? Because I assume push takes priority? Yeah. So I'll have to break them being push. I want them to be... Oh. Kiki, please. What are the belts for? Presumably for getting the word rock out of there. What is the ice for? For stopping me. Or they allow one passage per hallway, basically. What do they prevent you from doing? Moving. What do they not prevent you from doing? Moving entirely? Belt does not shift. I can push rock up. But now there's no way to get rock out unless I shift the belt again, which pushes it down. Which is the direction I don't want to go. I want it to go left. But there's no way to shift a belt, unfortunately. Like, I would need like belt is shift and Baba is shift. Huh. It's not shifting me at the moment. How do I get a belt to push down? I need the belts to shift out the rock. It's the only way I can get them around these corners. But how do I get them in the corners in the direction that I want them? I can't shift a belt, because in order to move a belt, I need it to be push, which means the other belt is also going to be push. Ice 4. What do they prevent you from doing? What do they not prevent you from doing? The belts let me go one way. Hang on. If I do... Oh, wait, no, not that. If I do Kiki's push... Kiki's move again. Push. Rock, could you just, like, get out of the way for a second? I wanted to... If I reform... Belt is shift... I want to keep belt is push and belt is shift... do anything though. If I shifted this to the right, it would just form a wall under here, and then this ice would just be here. I could go left, I guess, but I already used up all the rest of my words, so that wouldn't do anything for me. What is the ice for? What do they prevent you from doing? What do they not prevent you from doing? Looks like the only reason you go into this section is to break up belt is shift. Could there be a second reason? Pretty sure breaking up belt to shift first is always the correct option. Huh. Yeah, nothing. Go ahead and grab the next hint a couple seconds early. I'll go for the second right one. I think that's where I'm still the most confused. Create a sentence with rock inside the chamber. Where will you bring the is from? Where will you bring the property from? I need to build a sentence in the chamber? I guess that works. If I just go down. Oh, Did rock is push I need to, like... I need to shove everything left before I, like, went in the second time. Also, what do I do with this ice? Where will we bring the is from? Bring the property from. Rock is push or rock is shift would work, I believe. Because I think rock is weak will overwrite either of those. The is has to come from the Kiki is push. There's simply nowhere else I can get it from. Because this shift is locked off. This is locked off. Like, maybe I could theoretically somehow... No, I would need to, like, get through the text, which I can't do. Or, yeah, I would need this one, which is trapped in the corner. So it has to be the is from Kiki is push. If that's the is I'm using, then I can't do anything with belt over here. Because I need the is for belt is push, which locks it away in the corner. The only other option would be rock is Kiki. But then I run into the same issue where I don't know how to get things in here. Just copying every clue I've gotten into a text file, so I have them all in front of me. Here. There we go. What are the belts for? What is the ice for? I forgot about the belts and the ice. You need to create a sentence with rock inside the chamber. Where will you bring the is from? Where will you bring the property from? That implies that they're from different locations? But I don't know how I would get the shift out of here. Certainly can't do anything with the move. It has to just be is push, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure I can break belt as shift just out the gate. I don't need it at all. At least not yet. I can't push anything through here. Because the wall's in the way. I do need to make rock is something in here. I have to push the rock down. I can't imagine a world in which I build up. Unless I'm doing another, like, word on top of a word. But text always has push. This has to be Kiki's move. Could I set up Excuse me. Don't know why I'm yawning. If I set up Kiki's move as Kiki's in here sideways, Kiki could potentially walk over the ice for me. But the problem is getting Kiki in there horizontally. I would need to basically use both of these ice blocks, which would defeat the purpose because I need to, like, I need to put stuff in there for Kiki to push it around. Need to create a sentence with rock inside the chamber. Where will you bring the is from? Where will you bring the property from? The only reason to go into section is to break up Belta's shift. Could there be a second reason? I think the second reason is to reform it. Because otherwise it costs too much to, like, form a Belta's push and try and rearrange these. I'm gonna go for the second left hint next. What prevents you from recreating Belta's shift? How can you get around this? Nothing is preventing me from recreating Belta's shift. And I don't need to get around it. Oh, I guess I need to get around the actual shifting. Does it want me to do Kiki's move? Kiki's move and Belta's push? Makes the second right clue make a little more sense. Because that means if I do that, I lose access to all of my is's. Unless I rebuild it differently. Because what I can do is, instead of eating up all of that... Oh no. I still need Kiki's move, don't I? Or no, I can break shift there. Yeah. Do Kiki's push. Push. Ugh. I do Kiki's move. Yeah, they Kiki immediately pushes Belt up. Reuse that is. Do Belt is push. Belt is no longer push. Rock could potentially be push. But I need to remake... Yeah, Belt is shift. Even if I did... I don't know if that would really help, because I would shift the ice onto the is. But I already got an extra... Well... Let's see, I can do that. Kiki's still moving. I can't shift belts anymore. Looks like the only reason going to actually break up belt is shift. Could there be a second reason? What prevents you from recreating belt is shift? How can you get around this? There's no way to push up from here, so I can't do belt as anything else unless I do the maneuver with Kiki. Sorry, just getting up and stretching to try and get the blood flowing again. To break up belt is shift, could there be a second reason? What prevents you from recreating belt is shift? How can you get around this? Losing the is prevents me from recreating belt is shift. Using a second is would let me re-grab the is, maybe? Pretty sure I just gotta push rock down. I don't think I would need to do anything else with that. Kiki is push. Where would I want Kiki? What do I want Kiki to do? So far, the only useful thing I've seen for Kiki is having Kiki push words up. What are the belts for? What is the ice for? Do they prevent you from doing? What do they not prevent you from doing? You need to create a sentence with rock inside the chamber. Where will you bring the is from? Where will you bring the property from? The property has to be push, and it has to be is. Do they want me to grab this is? Belt is push, Kiki is move. But I can't push the belt onto the words. I don't know. What is center section gonna get me? Yeah, I was talking about the bit at the bottom. What do you have to do with the is move at the bottom? The only thing I can think that can go there is Kiki. Kiki to move to push something up. But I can't use the belt in there. Science real quick. Can I trap myself? What happens if I have two shifters into each other? No, it just shifts once, and then you're on top of the other shifter. Do with the is move at the bottom. It has to be Kiki. There's no other, unless I do rock is move, which I guess would work, assuming I could get rock out. Surprised the center on the hints has the most to it, because it feels the simplest. This has probably got to be Kiki's move. Then once I have some way to interact with rocks, I just move this one out of the way. I activate Rock is Weak, destroy the second one, and then just win the game. I don't understand what to do on either side. Because I don't understand how this can help or hinder me. The belts are almost superfluous? I don't know. But then I get over to the right and I'm completely stuck. What are the belts for? What is the ice for? What do they prevent you from doing? What do they not prevent you from doing? Create a sentence with rock inside the chamber. Where will you bring the is from? Where will you bring the property from? Once I have Kiki's move, I can't do Kiki's push. So once Kiki's in it, Kiki's in it. Break up Belta's shift. Could there be a second reason? What prevents you from recreating Belta's shift? How can you get around this? That allows me to move belts. But I don't know what that does for me. I need that pointing down, otherwise it's doing nothing. I'm trying to think I could... well, no, what would that even do? Activate Belta's shift and then immediately break Belta's shift? Use this is... oh, belt is still push. We can recreate belt is shift. I don't think that changes anything. If I come in from the right, I do angle upward. So I could use shift to move Kiki? Break shift. Kiki goes in the corner. Kiki's move. I'll just push. No, it's not enough belts. I'll go ahead and pop the second clue a little early here, I think. The second center clue. Because I'm just about at time. But I'm gonna close this out today, regardless. After creating X's move, you can't change it ever again. What do you need to do before creating this rule? I need to push Kiki into place, then cause Kiki to move. Break, belt is shift. The only words I have access to after that are the is push. Kiki doesn't have to destroy text or anything. Whoops. Belts are currently pushable, but not shiftable. What do you have to do with the is move at the bottom? It has to be Kiki. I can't imagine it being anything else. set that up, then just do belt is shift. That only shifts the ice on the right, doesn't affect Kiki at all. I guess this lets me free Kiki? Sort of. Need a second, or a fourth is, technically, at that point. And it also... Sorry, stretching again. Using my brain too much. Got kind of tired. This also doesn't fundamentally change anything, because this is the exact same scenario I keep running into. Maybe I can push something in, but then I have to destroy all the ice to get out. I really don't want to have to just, like, look up the answer to the final level. I break this. Belt is push. Kiki is move. I need. What do I need? I'm trying to think if there's any way I can, like, stack words like I did previously. Even if I could... Yeah, that can't shift onto another word, because there's already a word there. I was trying to think, on all the other levels that I've had multiple words be on the same place, one was changing a word into another word, which I don't have access to text, so I can't do. The other was swapping. I don't think I've ever been able to shift text onto the same doodad. Is push. Kiki is move. words to do science with. I was trying to set it up so that, like, they're like this. I can get rid of push, put 2 words like this, and then activate shift and see what happens. Yeah. Center 3 it is. If you've figured out what to do with the is move, you should have some extra pieces. Where should they go? Ooh, what does that mean? If you've figured out what to do with the is move, you should have some extra pieces? Is it not? What do you mean? What I... Huh? What do you have to do with the is move at the bottom? It has to be Kiki. After creating X's move, you can't change it ever again. What do you need to do before creating this rule? Move Kiki into position. If you have figured out what to do with the is move, you should have some extra pieces. Where should they go? I guess that's the is? But is that really extra pieces? I figure it's... like I... I'm not sure what that means. Looks like the only reason to go into this section is to break up belt is shift. Could there be a second reason? What prevents you from recreating belt is shift? How can you get around this? This is truly the only thing I can think to do, but I don't know how it helps me. Because now belt is push. I can push the belts somewhere to do something. What are the belts for? What is the ice for? What do they prevent you from doing? What do they not prevent you from doing? Need to create a sentence with rock inside the chamber. Where will you bring the is from? Where will you bring the property from? I've got an is here, and I've got access to push over here. what is... I still don't know how to get them in here in such a way that I can actually... like, use them. Belts are currently nothing. I'll just push again. Figure out what to do with the is move. You should have some extra pieces. Where should they go? How does Kiki's move give me extra pieces? I guess it gives me one extra belt? But what can I do with the belt? If I could get it sideways here, I could just set belt is shift and then just chuck stuff in here, and it would form a rock is something. But I have no way to get it sideways here. Once I move the is here, I don't think I can move it out, can I? I'm trying to think of, like, any way to, what am I trying to say? Like, there's no way to get a belt under here, because I need belt is push to push them. But there's no other way to form belt is push. Because as soon as I have Baba push a thing up, belt is going to be up top here anyway. And I have no way to get the shift out. The only reason to go into this section is to break up belt is shift. Could there be a second reason? Belt is belt, so belt can't be Kiki. Also, belt couldn't be Kiki because I need Kiki to push things up. So if there is a second thing I need to do here, I have to do this. I just don't know what that gets me. So in center, what do you have to do with the is move at the bottom? After creating X's move, you can't change it ever again. What do you need to do before creating this rule? I moved Kiki into place. If you have figured out what to do with the is move, you should have some extra pieces. The is push? Is that what you're talking about? The is push goes in here with rock is push? I mean, that much is kind of obvious, is it not? I need rock is something to get the rock out of the way to go win. But it's the something that I'm stuck on. Why is this rock in the middle? And not like down one or up one. It's like it's giving me a choice whether I want to push it up or down. Before I just look up the answer real quick, I want to do a goof. So I can do, yeah, Kiki is rock. Again, I don't know what that does for me, but that's the only reason I can think to push rock up is to change something into a rock, but I can't currently act with rocks. So that really doesn't do anything for me. I've got a step-by-step guide. I'll do 1 minute per step. See if I can't just work it out myself, maybe. I hate to just... you know, look up the end of the game, but... From the beginning of the level, head up and to the right. What does being up and to the right do for me? It wants me to work here first? Surely I would break belted shift first. Well, second step it is. Push Kiki left through the belt, then push it down into the gap. Why'd you want me to go up and to the right? So then I break belted shift, presumably? Which lets me start forming with rock. Excuse me. know what, if I guessed right, move up and push is and shift up. Huh. Okay, so then I can set Kiki to move. And Kiki will automatically reform belt is shift. How does that help me with the rest of it? Unless I need to do belt is shift and belt is push simultaneously, but I can't imagine, because I need is and push for the rock. Surely. The only way I can think to get them in there is to push them up through here? Put the is there. Push behind it and then just go through, but that doesn't, like... Push the is from Kiki is pushed down and to the right, through the corridor, then up through the ice. Keep pushing it until the ice turns into a wall and is sitting in the horizontal corridor. The only thing I can do at this point is leave. But what do I do with the push then? Restart the timer real quick. Because I would have to... I guess belt is currently not shift. Oh, because then I can push this to the... Oh, too far. Push that to the side. Move push into position. Reform belt is shift. Rock is now push. I can leave. And do this. There we go. And then I need to do it again to get the end. Yes, timer, I see you. So I need Kiki's push through here. The is comes down this way. Rock goes down. Oh, too far again. Push goes in. Kiki's move, reforms shift. Rock is weak, but then I just do flag is end instead. Not sure why they have you solve that level twice. Oh. Oh, okay. I guess I get to eat all the words now? I guess that's why there's so many stops that aren't walls. Oh, it's taking over. I made a flower. Made lots of flowers. The end. Baba's end. Beat the game. That was fun. Definitely challenging at times. Maybe a little too challenging sometimes. Sometimes it almost felt like things just weren't working, honestly. But that might just be me having difficulty wrapping my head around things. I feel like On gave me the most trouble. I never wanted to, like, put two things together. Like, whether it was this on that doing something, or having two words stacked on top of each other. I never wanted, like, two things to occupy the same space. I always wanted there to be one thing per space. The hints were okay that I ended up using. I feel like some of them were labeled as, like, specific hint. But, like, I feel like a more specific hint would have been, like, use Kiki to reform belt is shift. Rather than, like, maybe use Kiki somewhere. Like, yeah, of course I have to use Kiki somewhere. They're in the level. Part of me that feels a little embarrassed it took me that long to get the rock is push portion of that. Although that was another problem I had, is I never wanted to, like, commit to anything. And I feel like breaking that ice, forming it into the wall, was like committing in a way my brain didn't want to work with. So I'm curious. There's a space in the lower right. Is that nothing? Because I thought for sure, like, part of what I would do is, like, the Baba is you on this screen. I thought I'd be able to, like, turn one of these levels into Baba, have Baba wander down into that corner, and, like, activate a secret final level. But looking at all of the guides and stuff, it seems like that's it. What if I just... Baba is you. Red level on overworld. Wait, there is a way to do level as Baba? Yeah, there is a secret one. Transform 9 into Baba and 10 into Flag. Move Baba onto the... level is Kiki? Hang on. How did I do this before? And a flag. So I need to make this level his flag? Maybe I'll work on this next time. So I'm already half an hour over. Regardless, thanks for watching, and hope to see y'all then. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just do it off stream. I don't know. But anyway, bye bye.